before I start my presentation, I'm going to introduce my audience. I have Jessica, which is my brother's girlfriend, my brother Cody, my brother Kyle, my boyfriend Matt, and then my favorite little guest star, Lila.
She's our niece.
Yeah, she's our niece, but she's probably the best part about the speech.
And her dad's here too, so that makes us incest.
Okay, so have you ever wondered about what happened in the month and year you were born? Honestly, I have not thought of that until I looked up what has happened. This was a very hard topic for me to look up. I had troubles finding information about what happened in July of 1998. I was born in July of 1998, obviously. It is the 7th month of the year, and in 1998, July began on a Wednesday and had ended on a Friday. Now, as many things happen on a day-to-day basis, it was hard limiting my search to 1 month. I came across things that have happened, but many of them did not take place in the United States. As I've seen while watching some of your guys's, a lot of things didn't happen in the United States either. Some events that I found quite interesting, as well as some that are sad. Being I live here in Michigan, I don't know what happens outside of the state or even the country. So when I looked up the events, it was quite interesting to find that the other events that happen in other countries. Sorry. Well, when I looked up the price of gas in July of 1998, it was only 56 cents, which is crazy because now it's like $2.65, and I wish the gas prices were still the same as back then, because gas prices are really expensive, especially if you're like some of us here that drive trucks.
I drive a Prius.
There were many songs that came out in 1998. The top one that I found was "The Boy Is Mine" by Brandy and Monica. When I looked up the most popular song in July of 1998, that was the one that came up, and that was the most popular from June to the end of August. I'm so sorry. Also, one of my brother's favorites, because he thinks he's going to marry her, Shania Twain came out with "You're Still the One."
That's going to be my wedding song.
Now, onto some of the events that happened in July of 1998. On July 2nd, Harry Potter and the Chambers of Secret was published by Bloomsbury in the United Kingdom. Now, I don't watch Harry Potter. I haven't watched a full movie of Harry Potter, so I don't read about Harry Potter either. So I found it kind of interesting that it came out in the year or the month I was born. On July 24th, the movie Saving Private Ryan, directed by Steven Spielberg, was released. On July 10th, the Roman Catholic sexual abuse cases were released. Diocese of Dallas agrees to pay $23.4 million to 9 former altar boys who claimed they were sexually abused by the former priest. Also, on July 10th, as many people would say, was the most important day of 1998 in July because I was born. So, July 17th, Russia buries Tsar Nicholas II and his family after 80 years of them being dead, which is weird because why would you wait 80 years to bury somebody? On July 20th, 200 aid workers from Care International Medicine, Sans Frontiers, and other aid groups leave Afghanistan on orders of the Taliban. Also, on July 17th, the earthquake Papua New Guinea happened, and it was a 7.0. Now, I don't know much about earthquakes, but that's pretty high. On July 24th, Russell Eugene Weston Jr. burst into the United States Capitol and opens fire, killing 2 police officers. He later is ruled to be incompetent and to stand trial. July 17th, I already said this fact, I don't know why I have it on my paper twice, but the earthquake took place. On July 12th, in 1998, it was the day the 5th bash at the beach took place, and that was the professional wrestling took place in California. July 31st, the Government of Walls Act was released, and between the dates of July 6th and 17th, the Battle of Woda was taking place and ended on the 17th of July. See, told you she'd probably be the best part. Fun fact, she was also born in July, but not 1998. And on July 1st is the day that the Battle of Belovac mine ended.
She might stop it.
I'm sorry. And as there are many events that happen in July, the one that I miss saying that happens every single year, July 4th, which is Independence Day. And
Go USA.
yes, obviously. Like I said, they drive trucks and more united people, so therefore it is a united family. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something about July that happened in 1998. I was like, I sure learned myself by doing a lot of research, and thanks for watching.